The Nittany Lions and the Buckeyes, a rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes offense will take the field first. Last time these two got together, it was Penn State showing we are capable of winning a close game.
It was so big for the Nittany Lions to make the play when they needed it, to beat their rival. Everybody, they always talk about, we can't beat them, we can't get it done. They got it done a year ago in a big moment, Palmer.
And they shot up the recruiting boards after getting that close win against Ohio State, too. Penn State's roster is better today because of that win.
This guy's always a big part of the game plan, and they get him involved right off the bat.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Your best players should touch the football the most. First play out the gates. I know I got a big-time advantage, big-time wide receiver. Get him the football, make the gain. I expect we'll see a lot more of that throughout this football game.
He's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And some room to work. Oh, what a move. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Dances away. Finds his man. It's McFadden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hayes. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and pushes on him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Here's a heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's complete to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity. Some of that also, that hate.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Running into the open space. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Still on his feet at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. plows through the defense.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Right on target this time. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Quarterback making checks. They're working that left side.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. In the red area, it's Hayes. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just
brings into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got a man. It's Hayes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tease. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Pressure coming. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is. When the defense gets that stop on 3rd down, fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Makes him talk to the hand. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabs it in the middle. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a catch at the 10. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. He's two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes, and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
It's caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tease. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Long incompletions are okay. You got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalties are. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. That's caught. It's Wilkins. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? To the air, it's Nolan. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Runs through the tackle.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the catch. It's Wilkins. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And game tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Still on his feet. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown Buckeyes. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Buckeyes and Nittany Lions tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to throw it again. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the the 13.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hayes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back.
Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State. Getting set for the point after.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Caught over the middle. It's Hankerson. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Offense changing the play. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayes. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from the 42. Leaves it with the running back. He's in open space downfield. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. The throw. Finds his man. There he goes. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great job by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State. Offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Makes the catch. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. It's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tees. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Looking to throw again. Got his man. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's got an open man. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Checked out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. With the catch, it's Tease. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Price. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Shelton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Tease. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you